Let me get started on what I just seen and read. This is the world we live in now. This is the fucking world we live in now. But let me get started on what I just seen and read about this damn gunman and how long he had. Let me say that again. How long he had before the shots were taken. Unbelievable what I just seen and read. Unfucking believable. Secret Service. This is supposed to be the most protected agency in the world when it comes to protecting the president of the United States or ex-president or whoever they protect. Claro, they protect other people besides presidents. And they were comparing these people to regular security officers like Floyd Mayweather security and all these other top-notch celebrities and their personal security. How they got better security than a fucking ex-president of the United States. You mean to tell me this man had at least 3 to 5 minutes of crawling on top of the rooftop and was seen by people who was there at the rally and was seen by police officers, but were told by Secret Service not to do anything? That sounds suspect, for real. It sounds like an inside job. I can be wrong. But you mean to tell me there was several people witnessed this man crawling up the rooftop with a fucking assault rifle? They witnessed him crawling and got a hold of law enforcement, and law enforcement were told by the Secret Service not to do anything. So this guy had all the time in the world to take out Donald Trump and take out however many civilians that if he wanted to, he could have. How is this even possible? Someone out there explain that to me. Eyewitnesses seen this guy crawling up a rooftop. I believe it was 130 yards away from the president. I thought it was 100, but they saying like 130 some odd yards. He was away from the president, ex-president of the United States. 130 yards. And was seen by multiple people. And was seen by a police officer. And the officers were told to stand down by Secret Service. Why? I agree with you, Purified Water. The government is something else. But why do that? I do not understand it. They seen the guy minutes before he opened shots at the ex-president. He was seen. A lot of people saying it's rigged. I try not to believe that because, that innocent people died. That's why, I don't know. From what we're sitting, from what I seen on video, if it was rigged, I'm telling you, that's, oh my God. You really can't trust the government anymore. I never did in the first place. Now I really don't at all. That makes you want to, how can I say this? They urge people to go vote. It's our patriotic duty, whatever you want to call it, to go vote. But why? Yeah, New World Order. I totally agree. I totally agree. My God. It's, you all can take this, with a grain of salt. Take it however you want. It just seemed like it was intended for this man to get taken out. He didn't get through with the job. He wasn't the greatest shot. Thank God that it did not happen, because if Trump would have gotten shot and killed, God knows what would have happened with America. It would have been riots, and I'm pretty sure it would have. People would have said, fuck law enforcement, and just went about doing whatever the fuck they want to do out there. You talking about a civil war. It would have been bad in the streets. Bad. All over the United States. For all the Trump supporters who truly, truly believe in Donald Trump and got his back 100%, oh, it would have been bad. If that gunman would have succeeded and took out Donald Trump, it would have been all out war on the streets. What's going on, Zay Zay, the GOAT? I'm just baffled. I'm lost for words just to see. I just watched the video. You got people running and screaming, trying to let the Secret Service and the police officers know that there was a gunman crawling. You hear a lady in the background saying, I see him, I see him. Look at him, he's crawling. He has a gun, he's crawling. You hear multiple people in the background screaming it. There's a man on the roof. He's crawling with an assault rifle. He's crawling. They kept screaming that over and over and over and over. And 3 minutes later, I'm looking at the fucking clip. The minutes were going by. Minutes later, he were able to get shots off. After they screamed this numerous times to law enforcement and Secret Service that there was a man on the roof with an assault rifle. He was still able to do that 3 minutes later, to crawl and shoot off the rounds. Hell yeah, Trump is. Oh, he won. He's the president. Y'all might well just salute. He's the president. He already won the election. It's over with. It's over with. And all this shit that's happening now with Trump, how people trying to take him down. Who in the fuck? What? How can you prosecute this man now? How? How can you prosecute this man now? Who in their right mind gonna try to prosecute Trump now? Who's gonna take on that? The man was just damn near assassinated. He's bigger than ever now. Who in the hell is gonna prosecute him? Who in the hell is gonna try to take him down? Because whoever tries that shit, God forbid, man, I feel for their lives. They better be getting protective custody or something, because whoever tried to prosecute Trump now, after what this man just went through, regardless if it was planned or not, whoever tried, I feel for him, for real. There's no prosecuting this man. It's over with. He's above all that now. Who would dare try? Who? He's the president, y'all. He's not officially the president of the United States because they didn't have an election, but he's our president. It's done. There's no way in hell Biden can overdo this shit. There's no way in hell he can beat Trump now. No way in hell. Did y'all see the picture of Donald Trump with his fist in the air, blood gushing down his face, the American flag behind him? They got to change. They have to change the Democratic candidate. They have no choice because Biden don't stand a chance. It is done. He don't stand a fucking chance. If they don't change the candidate, it's going to be a landslide defeat. But I want to talk about this picture though, this image of Donald Trump. Blood gushing down his right side of his face. I believe it's the right side. Secret Service surrounding him. They lift him up. They surrounded him. Blood gushing down his face. He raises his fist, and a fucking American flag is right behind him. What can I say? What you mean? Why? You mean why do I? I mean, liking what the picture with the American flag? Because that's something. Just think about it. Just think about it. The man was damn near assassinated. He was able to stand up with Secret Service, raise his fist with blood, gushing down his face, and so happens the American flag is right behind. That's that giving people hope. The Trump believers. That's giving them all the hope in the world that he's gonna win the election based off that. I just don't see Biden. Like, there's no way Biden can win this election. There's no way. The man was just, oh my God, man. And say, I'm a Trump supporter, so I'm all with it. I'm all with it. I'm with Trump. Always have been. And I said this so many times. A lot of people, I was just watching the Stephen A clip. A lot of people has been blasting Stephen A because he's trying to like beat around the bush about Donald Trump. He's always, bringing up the trial and all this shit, the felony counts and all this shit. Now he's switching up the way he perceives Donald Trump. I was just watching it minutes before I started this live. People saying that he's a Trump supporter, he just don't want to come out right and say it because he's black. He just don't want to come out right and say it because he's not a political, but he's seen around the world. He's recognized around the world as one of the top TV personalities. And he don't want to come out and say that he's supporting Trump now. So he beats around the bush with the shit, like throwing the pictures and Trump can't be beat now. Who's going to try to take him down now? No one can. There's no way Biden can beat him. That's pretty much saying you're a Trump supporter. So just come out and say the shit like I said. I have I do not care how people feel about me supporting Trump. I told y'all this so many times. I liked Trump before he became president. I had nothing against Donald Trump. I liked him before he was president because all the shit he did, all the TV shows he run, he was on stories, TV stories, whatever you want to call it. Back in the day they used to call them the stories, like the All My Children's and One Life to Live and all that shit. He was on one of those damn things. He was on WWE. He had a TV show. He got all these hotels around the world. People love Donald Trump. All these celebrities back decades ago loved Donald Trump. Everyone loved going to the Trump hotel, motel, whatever you want to call it. I have nothing against Donald Trump. You never know with this guy. He's unpredictable. You never know what this guy's going to say, what he's going to do, how he's going to react to shit. He's not your ordinary politician. He's not even a politician, period. He's not a politician. So you never know how this man is, what he's going to say, what he's going to do, how he's going to act. That's why I support Trump. I always supported Trump decades ago. I'm not going to change because people look at him differently because he became the president of the United States and he was trying to do, things that a lot of people were against. I was against a lot of those things. I'm not saying I'm going to jump on board and support every Trump decision because that'd be a lie. I don't support all his decisions, but I still support Trump. Yeah, he's old as Biden, but depends on the age. I mean, look at Tom Cruise and Brad Pitt and all these old motherfuckers and George Clooney's of the world. They old too. but they don't act their age, they don't look their age, and they still out here doing it big time. That's Trump. Biden and Trump is different. You can see, I work in memory care. I work at assisted living, so I can see the breakdown in Trump. I mean, and Biden. He need to step down. Everything that's been going on with him the past few years, like falling down and tripping and forgetting what to say, mixing people's names up in his speeches and shit like that, and them all signs of dementia. I might be wrong. I'm not saying I'm 100%. I don't know if that's true. Them just all signs. He's getting to that age. It's really taking over. We don't need him another 4 years. The man can barely even remember what to say. He barely can stand half the times. He always tripping and shit. We don't need him another 4 years. Trump is still that man. Trump is still able to get around. Trump is speaking well. You don't see any flaws in Trump as far as when he's in public. Trump is Trump. Yeah, Parkinson's, dementia, whatever. You can see all of that signs of it with Biden. That's why they trying to get him to step down. It's an embarrassment. It's time to let it go. I mean, I get it. Like I said, I like Biden. I have nothing against Biden. He's just not my president. He never was. Even when he was vice president to Barack Obama. I just never really looked at Biden like that as a political leader. But yeah, I cannot believe this guy had minutes before Secret Service stepped in and took him out. It's something going on, and Trump, it better be like a what is the word? A thorough investigation into what took place, what transpired that day. Because the Secret Service is probably the top it's just the top agency in the world, protective agency. And how in the world did y'all allow a man that was seen by numerous people, police officers, how can y'all allow him to get off rounds when you had people screaming that they seen him crawling up a rooftop with an assault rifle 130 yards away from where the president was speaking? Please explain that to me. Man. You don't wish that upon anyone. I don't care how much you hate for these politicians. You don't wish death upon any politician. Period. And if you are wishing death upon someone, something's wrong with you. Because do you want someone to wish death upon one of your family members? No. So what the hell is wrong with some of you people out there? I read so many comments from different sites that I've been on, social sites, that people was like, well, it wouldn't have been bad if they took him out. Yes, the fuck it would have, because he's a human being. You don't wish death upon no one. And all you people out there that's wishing that shit, y'all need fucking help. It's a job. Being a president, yes, is the job, but it's still a job. And y'all wishing death upon that? No. That is so sad to think that way. I don't wish death upon anyone. Unless you out here, you're a serial rapist, or you out here messing with young children and things like that, and you constantly doing it and don't care, then yeah, y'all can get the fuck up out of here. Y'all can check out quick and fast. I can give a damn. For real. People like that need to be gone. Yeah, either y'all can be on y'all own island somewhere and live there for the rest of your life, or y'all can be taken out. People like that, yeah. I don't condone no shit like that. And I damn sure won't feel bad if people like that get taken out. I have, when we do shit like this, go live and talk about shit like this, we have to be careful, as YouTubers, because we can say some shit and we're gonna have motherfuckers knocking at our door. And I don't want that. I don't want the motherfuckers knocking at my door. Law enforcement, because based off what you said and shit. Even though we have a right to say what we want to, say, but we don't live in that world no more. Our rights really don't mean shit anymore. And y'all know I'm being 100% true on that. Our rights really don't mean shit anymore. You see the police brutality, and how pretty much, man, you can say what's right, they will still go against that. You can say your rights, they don't give a fuck. Well, that's the world we live in. So I have to really watch what I say, because I don't know, maybe my channel will get taken down based off what I'm saying. I don't know, but I don't care, because no one is going to tell me what I can say or what I can do, especially on my goddamn channel. Take it down, I'll start another one. That's the way I look at it. But I just can't get over this, y'all. I appreciate you agreeing with me. And a president is politician. You are right. But pretty much anyone can run for president now. That's the crazy part. I heard Matthew McConaughey was thinking about running for governor, and he don't have any type of, like, he's never been in a political ring before. He never, but he's thinking about running for governor because everyone is trying to push him to run for governor because he does have a strong voice. So pretty much anyone can run to be president. People were talking about The Rock should run for president, which was hilarious to me, because Ronald Reagan, he used to be an actor and he became president, but he was, I think he did other things before he became president. He was already, in a political field before he became president. I don't know if he was governor or he was something, but I know he held something before he became president, but he was an actor. So pretty much anyone can jump in that and become president now. It ain't like how it used to be back in the day. And I'm just happy nothing happened to Donald Trump, because like I said, this world would have been set on fire. It would have been fights, riots, people dying left and right. That probably would have started the Civil War. If dude would have came through with assassinating Donald Trump, that probably would have been the beginning of a civil war. It would have been bad. So thank God that he didn't. For all you people wishing that it would have happened, how stupid can you be? Because then that would have affected so many regular people out here in this world who wake up every day to go to work and support their families. We all would have been affected by that. So thank God it didn't happen. And some of you all need to wake up to that and stop saying that dumb shit you wish Donald Trump was taken out. No. He's only trying to, be president of the United States. He's trying to, work like we all are trying to work and make a living. That's a job. Why would you wish someone to be killed because you don't like this person political agenda or what he's aiming for, but you want this man to be taken out because you don't agree with his beliefs? So what? We live in America. Everyone has opinion. Everyone can believe in what they want to believe in. And you don't have to like him for it, but you don't have to wish death upon him. That's taking it too fucking far. But Secret Service has a lot of explaining to do on how they were fully aware of this gunman minutes before he let those rounds go. They knew minutes before and they allowed it to happen. So they have a lot of explaining to do. A lot. It just doesn't sound right. Why allow this man to crawl up this roof, get in position, get his gun ready, and let off rounds and kill? And I want to talk about this. I already talked about it yesterday on my live. My heart goes out to that man who jumped in front of his, I believe his daughter and wife. I don't know if it's son and wife or daughter and wife, or it may be son and daughter and wife. But I know he jumped in front because there were bullets flying everywhere, and he used his body as a shield and was shot in the back of the head to protect his damn family. Now that's a fucking father, and that's a real man. You got all these women out here jumping after these fucking drug dealers, talking about they good guys and worshiping these rap motherfuckers, who and all they raps talk down about women, majority of them. You got all these motherfuckers, loving these thug ass niggas. These ain't real man. The real man are the man who would sacrifice themselves for their families. A real man is a man who wakes up every day, go to work, and he can be bruised up, tired, body parts swollen, don't give a fuck, beat up, still wakes up and go to work to support his family. That's a man. That's a real man. Not the bling and how he dressed and how he looked. That doesn't define a man. A real man is who would sacrifice himself, be a living shield for his family. And that man who died that day for his family, he pretty much knew his life was over when he jumped in front of his family, but he did not hesitate. He did not care because he was protecting his family. He took a bullet to the back of his head to protect his family and died. And you don't hear a lot of people talking about it. Yeah, the Trump thing was huge. I get it. But a lot more people should be talking about this man. That family should be well compensated. I'm sorry. I know it's not always about money, but take care of that family. They don't have their husband. They don't have a husband no more or a father. He's gone because he protected his family and took a bullet to the back of his head. They should be taken care of for the rest of their life because they were there supporting Trump. Trump should jump in that and help that family out. I know there's a lot of shit going on in the world. A lot of people, lose their lives. A lot of people lose their husbands, their children. I get all that. But you can't take care of everyone. But everyone knows about this pretty much, that this man did this. So take care of that family. Don't just say we're sorry for your loss. They don't want to keep hearing that shit. Take care of them. This man sacrificed himself to protect his family, and he's no longer with that family anymore. It's crazy. He was there and not there, just like that. Went to a rally to support Trump and was killed in the process by protecting his family. He actually put himself in front of his family, knowing that bullets were flying, like coming across. Like, he did not care. They say he did not hesitate. From the witnesses, they say the man did not hesitate. He didn't think twice about it. He knew his life was over once he shielded his family. The crazy thing about that is a lot of men say they would do that. You never know. That's a scary thing, to jump in front and kill you, knowing you're about to die. You have to really love your family. A lot of people ain't got the balls to do that. So, you hear all these motherfuckers, I would have did the same shit. You don't know what the fuck you would have did. A lot of people ain't got balls like that. That's why my head goes off to this man. God rest his soul. Because that take a lot of fucking balls to do that. Knowing you about to die and you shield your family. You supposed to do that, man. Supposed to do that. But a lot of motherfuckers won't. They'll be afraid to do that. They'll probably try to push their family out the way. They won't jump in front and shield their family. They'll probably grab them and push them away. And, tell them to get down. They won't put themselves in harm's way just to protect their family. I want to say down. That's what a real man is, y'all. Because a lot of fucking women out here are really confused with what a real man. That's a real man. A real man is not bling. A real man is not showing off his money. That's not a man. A man is who will protect his family. And my head goes off to that, man. God, oh my God, I feel so sad for that family. And I had to speak on that because a lot of people is not talking about that. And I don't know if a lot of y'all were aware of that. That a man, yeah, he actually threw himself in harm's way, shielded his family because of the gunshots, and was shot in the back of his head and killed to protect his family. What the hell is going on in this world now? What in the hell is going on? You got the Alec Baldwin shit trial that just went on. That shit got dropped. Thank God he ain't gonna serve no time. You got all these celebrities going down now. You got all these shootings going on around the world at churches and movie theaters and malls, stores. People just walking up shooting people. Like, it's bad now. And it's up to us, you know, parents, to make sure we raise our kids right, to make sure that we teach them. I just cannot believe that this guy had minutes before. I want to say that guy that lost his life, that protected his family. All the Secret Service had to do was intervene right away once they heard people saying that there was a man on the roof crawling with an assault rifle. That man would have been alive today with his family if they would have did something right away instead of minutes later. If that shit don't piss you off as an American, if that shit don't get under your skin, then something is wrong. Just to think about a man losing his life because all the Secret Service had to do was jump in once they heard the people saying that there was a man on the roof. All they had to do was jump in, and they could have took this man out right away. Right away. Within seconds. Thank God more people were not killed. Because the negligence of the Secret Service. Wow. Well, I'm gonna get ready and get on out of here, y'all. I just wanted to speak on that. I thank y'all for everyone that's watching, everyone that commented. I really do appreciate it. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. This is RDS Nightcap. Y'all know how I do. So until next time, peace, love, and deuces.